CIVIS is an alliance of some of the best universities in Europe. By now, we know and trust each other enough to do together things none of us could do on our own. The diversity among us, which initially was a difficulty to work together, is now our main asset.
In CIVIS, we are developing an inter-university campus. We would like to have it both physical, through mobility and face-to-face encounters, but also on a digital campus aspect.
CIVIS is developing a range of possibilities for collaboration and for intercultural experience, and technology holds a lot of potential to facilitate and enhance that experience.
It's, of course, to try to have a higher impact, to work really with society and for how to face together societal challenges, to have a better quality for students in education and also through research and innovation in synergies.
For me, CIVIS is a common, dynamic and innovative educational place, a university without barriers, a university where you can feel as if you are in your home university, regardless of where you actually are. CIVIS means internationalization, means friends, great opportunities.
One of our key ambitions in CIVIS was to increase mobility and to make mobility between our 10 universities as attractive as possible for students and academic staff. Reaching the very high goal of mobility that we had set of 50% increase of mobility has been a great challenge, mainly, of course, due to the pandemic. Another obstacle to mobility is not having enough courses in English, something for which we have made concrete proposals and tried to encourage the creation of new courses. Another obstacle was the limited available spots for incoming students in different schools and departments. There has been strong collaboration and we have managed to increase the number of places offered to students. And of course, another challenge is the seamless recognition of credits, for which another proposal has been endorsed by the CIVIS administration and will be executed in the next CIVIS years.
And it's important to mention that the students involved, they have been highly motivated because the dynamic of the interest of the student, as well as the process of integrated students in the new ways of mobility, new ways of pedagogies and interaction in the classroom, in the aula, are making a highly ranked way for motivation and also for participation of our students in the study programs.
This course was very different from all the other ones that I've taken, partly because, well, it involves students from different European universities. It incorporates a creative group project and, of course, deals with a very current topic, which is migration.
CIVIS is mainly about students and academics, and innovative pedagogies came here to draw the attention of students and academics towards transformation in learning processes. These transformations are very significant nowadays, and they are due both to research in learning but also to the transformation of everyday life. So basically what we have tried to do in this component of CIVIS was to look what kind of innovations happened in teaching and learning processes, how study programs are innovated by both teachers and students. What we tried to do was to identify trends in innovating teaching and learning, to substantiate those trends, to look to their impact and to make people aware about the opportunity to work together in order to provide better learning experiences for the students across CIVIS. We hope that we have created a good basis for developing pedagogical competencies in CIVIS, and even more of that, to start building a teaching brand of CIVIS. I hope that in the future students who will come to CIVIS to study, to learn, they will come both for the prestige of the members, but in the same time they will come with the expectation to find authentic learning experiences.
Our virtual mobility metrics aim to offer the academics and researchers from different universities the opportunity to develop together a new learning format in a flexible way for our students. In the fall of 2021, our CIVIS virtual mobility team was invited to a series of interviews by UNESCO ESALC. We were very happy to learn that our CIVIS practice was analyzed and included in a UNESCO study report on the virtual mobility experiences and presence in higher education in different contexts at the global level. And I would say that we were quite proud to find out that our alliance was chosen as the example for Europe.
Our job is to create education programs together, and it's fantastic. It's about building bridges between countries in a Europe that feels more and more divided. The hubs met my expectations. I expected to have a team of really dedicated, excited educators, and that's exactly what I've got.
I think we've learned a lot of important lessons on this journey that we've taken creating the CIVIS hubs. Perhaps the most important of those lessons is patience. Doing something, creating an educational program or programs within these very broad thematic areas. One of the cool things about the hubs is that all of our partner universities have something to contribute because those thematic areas are fairly broad. So that's one way of engendering collaboration among the universities. But they're important because that's really where the educational programs start and are developed, and people are put together to put them together. So it's pretty much the kernel of what we're doing in CIVIS.
From the beginning, when CIVIS first got started in 2018, we discussed the fact that we wanted to think about partners outside of Europe. CIVIS is, of course, a European University Alliance, and we're incredibly excited about the opportunities it presents to create a European identity and generate a sense of European citizenship. At the same time, we feel like that European citizenship is also about thinking of the entire world and global challenges that we can only really handle in teaching and research if we have partners in other parts of the world. Since some of the universities in our alliance are located on the Mediterranean Sea, it was a very clear idea that we had that we would build a bridge across the Mediterranean and find university partners on our southern neighboring continent of Africa. We were very, very excited to invite 6 African universities to become partners with CIVIS, and we were absolutely delighted that they all accepted our invitation.
Makerere is very, very proud to join the CIVIS community, the European universities that organize under CIVIS. One of the reasons and the whole rationale of CIVIS is having a civic university.
Je crois que le partenariat avec l'Europe va nous permettre de mutualiser les ressources, va nous permettre d'avoir, je l'espère, beaucoup plus de ressources financières, mais également de ressources humaines et autres que nous pourrons mettre à la disposition de nos populations européennes et africaines.
We presented our joint position paper. This is a paper that we wrote up together with all of the European partners and the African partners to lay out our views on why European University Alliances need to look beyond Europe and create partnerships with other universities around the world. And of course, we asked the European Commission to support us all in this endeavor to create such partnerships.
An open lab is the tool to connect the education, research, and innovation of our institutions with the needs of the local communities. Almost 40 projects have been started since then in the different open labs with a broad participation of stakeholders and university members. The purpose of the transnational projects is to collaborate from the different open labs to build initiatives that try to give a response to common European challenges at a local level. Our first approach was the preparation of a project addressing different forms of support to migrant and refugee communities at a time in which the Ukrainian war is so present for all of us.
CIVIS Student Council, as the name is quite suggestive, is the representative body of students in the CIVIS governance. So we represent students' needs and desires from our home universities in the CIVIS decision-making bodies. At the end of the day, students are directly targeted by the educational policies that CIVIS desires to make.
Les Global Civis Days, c'est le rassemblement de l'ensemble des universités membres de CIVIS. On se retrouve sur un campus et pendant 2-3 jours, on discute des projets réalisés, on se projette sur l'année à venir et on diffuse l'ensemble des réalisations au monde. Lors des Global Civis Days à Bruxelles, on a organisé un créathon. Donc pendant 24 heures, des équipes mixtes d'étudiants, d'académiques et d'administratifs se sont réunis, se sont challengés pour développer des solutions nouvelles, plus durables, plus inclusives et plus participatives pour nos campus. Et à la fin de ce marathon créatif, les différentes équipes ont montré au jury leur projet et un projet a été sélectionné comme celui le plus créatif, inclusif et participatif. Le ressenti d'être au Global Civis Day, c'est de faire partie d'une communauté européenne, CIVIS, de différentes universités qui partagent et développent un projet commun. C'est le sentiment de rencontrer des académiques, des scientifiques, des étudiants et des administratifs qui portent ce projet.
We could say multilingualism is a language of CIVIS. Our members use their mother tongue, English, as a CIVIS language, and at least one other CIVIS language. We implemented some multilingual tools as digital language cafe developed by the University of Stockholm, the linguistic tandems, and we facilitated these multilingual tools to our students, teachers, administrative staff, bringing them together. But our aim was to enhance the awareness of multilingualism within CIVIS.
The CIVIS of my dreams will be allowing its member universities together to enhance dramatically their capacity to overcome the challenges that our societies and our universities are facing in these trying times. The CIVIS of my dreams is an inexhaustible source of multicultural creativity and solutions. CIVIS will dream big, because otherwise, who will?
And if I should summarize everything, I think that CIVIS is the right place to be as a student.